The more you try to sleep, the more anxious you become, and before you know it, it's morning, and you're exhausted. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. Millions of people experience what experts call the sleep anxiety cycle, a vicious loop where anxiety disrupts sleep, and lack of sleep fuels even more anxiety. But why does this happen? And more importantly, how can you break free from it? What is the sleep anxiety cycle? Understanding what exactly the sleep anxiety cycle is. Essentially, it's a feedback loop where anxiety makes it difficult to sleep, and sleep deprivation makes anxiety even worse. Here's how it works. 1. Anxiety triggers hyperarousal. When you're anxious, your body activates the sympathetic nervous system, also known as the fight or flight response. Your brain releases stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline, making your heart beat faster and your mind race. This is the exact opposite of what you need for deep sleep. 2. Poor sleep increases anxiety. When you don't get enough sleep, your brain struggles to regulate emotions effectively. The amygdala, the part of your brain responsible for fear and stress, becomes overactive, while the prefrontal cortex, which helps with rational thinking and emotional control, becomes weaker. This makes you more prone to feeling anxious the next day. 3. The cycle continues. Over time, your brain begins to associate bedtime with stress and worry. Even if you feel exhausted, the moment you lie down, your mind starts anticipating another restless night, making it even harder to relax and fall asleep. How anxiety disrupts sleep. There are several ways that anxiety interferes with our ability to sleep well. Let's explore some of the most common ones. 1. Racing thoughts. Many people with anxiety experience an overactive mind at night. Instead of winding down, their brain replays stressful events or worries about the future, making it nearly impossible to relax. 2. Increased heart rate and tension. Anxiety triggers the release of adrenaline, which raises heart rate, tightens muscles, and makes the body feel on edge. This heightened state of alertness makes falling asleep incredibly difficult. 3. Sleep disorders and insomnia. Studies show that people with chronic anxiety are significantly more likely to develop insomnia, a condition where falling or staying asleep becomes a persistent struggle. The sleep anxiety cycle is frustrating, but it's not impossible to break. By understanding how anxiety and sleep influence each other, and by using proven strategies to calm the mind and prepare the body for rest, you can finally start getting the quality sleep you deserve. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more health and wellness tips.